Um, Shout out to Young Lizzy, I think, yeah, his name, YCG. I'm gonna tag him in this because I'm gonna be talking about a video that he inspired me to make. This video is gonna be about the term that we use in this particular base, in this particular, in this particular space, in this particular niche. It's called JBW. He did a video about that, so I want to talk about it too, or at least talk about it for me. Now, you know how when you have like abbreviation terms, but you don't know what the shit mean, obviously. But when I first got into this, space, this whole black pill, whatever you want to call it, I saw it, but I never knew what it meant. So as time went on, I ended up finding out what it meant, and the term means just be white. Um, I would have all these fuckers in the background. Um, yeah, I think it is real. I think it's real, man. Like you see how ethnic women like, you know what I mean? Like you just, I don't know. It just seems like they be more open to like, white men and shit. But I always would like I remember being in like even like let's say middle school and high school for an example, right? I would see, white men, whether it be, teachers, and the teachers would like, it would be students that was like 15, 16. I remember this one girl, we was we was a sophomore, we were like 15 and 16 years old, and she was literally like throwing herself at the teacher, and the teacher was white. She was black, of course. She was African American. She was throwing herself at the teacher, like she was saying shit like, because she used to always say that she used to thought he was cute. She didn't tell him that, but that's what she would tell us, that she would think that she thought he was sexy. Um, he had blonde hair and blue eyes and shit, and she was telling them like, cause he had I remember he had a baby, and she was saying like, oh, you should name it after me, or you should have named it, Jaden, because that was her name. Like she literally was throwing herself at a grown man, throwing herself at a fucking teacher. But yeah, man, it was, yeah, like even in middle school, like, cause like, let me give you a little education, little education. If you watching this, Young Lizzy, like in the black community, urban wise, these motherfuckers, I just don't understand why they by my door. But yeah, like in a black community, YCG, like in a black community, you have to be a certain way. Like you have to be either a fucking athlete, or you have to be a black guy that's light skinned, or you have to be some type of thug, criminal background, hood, that type of fucking dude. But let you be a white guy, and white guy didn't have to do all of that when I was in middle school and high school. They just, and then crazy thing I used to see too is when the white, like the whenever the white guy do get a ethnic chick, they act classier. It's always a classy chick, but when they come to us, they act, they want to act hood, and like they just want like they carry, like when they with a white guy, like when if she, let's say she's a black woman and she's with a white a white man, like when we, like, let's say middle school, she would carry herself in a respective, classy type of manner, but they won't do that for nobody in their own race, but they'll do that for the white man, for a white guy. So yeah, I believe that JBW shit, man. You know, I believe it, man. It's real, bro. Because even if, unless if you just like a white guy that's extremely ugly, let's say like a 1 or a 2, let's say like a 2 out of 10 or 1 out of 10. Yeah, I can understand why you probably don't get, women and shit if you was a white guy. But like, if you was a white guy that's like let's say a 3 or a 4, I believe you could get a decent looking ethnic chick. If you lucky enough, you may get a fine girl, a pretty ethnic chick, like a Mexican or Arabian or like a black chick or something like that, especially a black chick. Crazy thing about it is, and I believe it, you know what, I ain't even gonna say that on here. I'm gonna just say that for the next video. I think I'm gonna do a part 2, but I'm not gonna tag you in the next video though. Anyways, man, make sure y'all subscribe to Young Lizzie. Anyways, love y'all. Be safe. Bye-bye.